back, everybody. FIFA 14 on PlayStation 4 with the TheProSpartanGamer and my Everton career mode. And first up, we've got a home game against Sunderland, I think. Not sure if it's home or away, actually, having said that. Let's just crack on into the game plan. We'll just make sure that Jackie Elker is captain. Right, after we changed it dramatically for the game against Norwich, which was a gamble that paid off, we're back to the tried and tested starting 11 that we've had pretty settled for most of the games, I suppose. Stewie back up front, Bartley in behind, Morales and Townsend on the wings. There's the table as it stands. So Sunderland are doing pretty well. Like I say, they're in 8th position. There was some good performances in that game against Norwich, though. Food for thought. Very good performance from Duffy again at the back and Martins, Indy at the back. So we've got plenty of options back there with those two. Ryan Gould as well, impressed again in that just off the left side position. And of course Danny Ings getting his first goal for the club, which is a long time coming. But this is a game that we've got to look to win if we want to stay in the top 4. But it ain't going to be easy against Sunderland. Wanyama, Bartley with time and space. Beautiful switch. Townsend took too long about it, had all day. Wanted all week though, that was a trouble. Great overlap from Everton, opened him up there. Townsend should have done so much better. His place is coming under threat increasingly from not just Rodriguez but also Ryan Gould. Oh, what a tackle in the box that was. Last ditch tackle. They were in then. Sunderland should have scored. Could have been a goal at each end. The first 8 minutes. Corner kick Sunderland. Said this was going to be a tough game. In the first 8 minutes, well 9 minutes now, have suggested that it will be. Good play from Stones. Bartley does excellently. Now Townsend, who's missed the golden chance for Everton in this first half. It's a great run though. Lovely ball. Bartley offside. He's gone offside, has he, Bartley? That's silliness. That's craziness. 23 minutes gone here. Nothing in the deadlock. Still no goals. Everton not at there. Brilliant best there, but we've got Baines away. Back to Stewie. Oh, he hasn't been able to get it on his noddle for the last 4 or 5 games. Last time he scored was in that fantastic away win at the Emirates. Seems a long time ago now. John Stones. Wanyama. Oh, just offside. Must have been close. How can you give that off? That is crazy. Victor Wanyama. He's not going to get pushed off the ball. Brilliant strength from him. But Stewie. Oh, first time he's been able to get him on for a header. He's just put it wide. He's just not quite on that fantastic form that he had in the early part of the season. Great play from the big boy in midfield, Wanyama, the big Brutus. Half time comes. There's more to come from Everton in this second half, and I'm sure there is a goal if we want it. Here he comes, Ryan Gould. He's on for the second half. Bartley's off. Very low on energy at the moment, Bartley. Ryan Gould. Can he unlock the door? That's a crucial header. It's fallen. Oh, what a chance for Sunderland in front of the home side crowd here. What a great chance. Backstick delights. Really did think that might have tested Forster. It didn't, thankfully. Don't think there's going to be too many goals in this game. I wouldn't want to go a goal down here. Everton pushing right in on Sunderland, making it difficult for him. Morales. Batistui. Oh. Surely the goal's coming soon here. 66 minutes. Everton knocking on the door. Sunderland just looking for something on the counter here. Oh, how lucky's that? Post twice. Really should have scored. That is very lucky that Everton have got away with that. Leighton Baines. Oh, Catamode stops it from going for a corner, which is very frustrating. See if we can make some changes. I can't see a goal coming otherwise. We've quickly changed shape here. We've gone back to our 3-5-2 formation, which works well in Europe and has worked well on a couple other occasions this year. But we want to make a couple changes as well. Danny Ings is warming up to come on. Sunderland looking to suck us in with that passing game. And then go for it on the counter as they've done again here. And well played Forster. Very well played Fraser Forster. Townsend. His number's up for a substitution, but he's still going at the moment. Morales. Oh, come on, referee. Too much of it. Ah, oh, referee. Look at the size of Ryan Gould compared to him. How's he pushed him off the ball? You've got to be having a giraffe. It's going to be a disappointing 0-0 with not many highlights for you guys. And there it goes, just as we're looking like breaking and getting through. A 0-0, that could be costly. Although Sunderland are having a decent season, that's not a good result for maintaining the top four. There's that chance from Morales, one of the better chances of the game. I feel Jackie Elka comes away with man of the match. That always is a key, that you've had a big defensive battle. See where that leaves us in the table. I've got a feeling next up it is the Europa League tie against Malmo that we just need to win to nail on top spot in that group. Yes, it is. So that is what's coming up next. The game against Malmo. Okay, we have made a couple changes for this Europa League game, but not too many. The big change really is Stanic in goal for Fraser Forster, and Duffy and Martins Indy come in the back three. We've rested Morales, we've rested Townsend, but we're going to stick with Batistui up front because he hasn't scored for a little while, and maybe this will be a chance to get back on the horse, so to speak, in this game. If we win this game, we've guaranteed top spot in the Europa League group, so it's quite an important game really, so we're not going too crazy with the squad selections. Here we are then, Europa League. Hopefully this will nail on selection, and we might be able to put out a really poor side in the last game, or even sim it, just so we get a little bit further on with this career mode before FIFA 15 comes out. There's a group. So a win against bottom club Malmo here will give us 13 points, and we will be unable to be caught. Let's go out and do it, boys. Melanda does very well. Keeps ball. Batistui! Oh, still wanting to get back on the score sheet. It's been 4 or 5 games since he's got one. That's why we're putting him out there in the rain and everything here in Sweden, just so we can hopefully get a goal. Jesse Rodriguez, big tackle on him there. Bartley. Oh, and Rodriguez on the back stick, couldn't finish it. Everton started very well here the first quarter of an hour though. Looking like they got the bit between the teeth to do the job they were sent here to do, and that's secure qualification. Got to be careful of them breaking though. It's still a team and a threat. Bartley does brilliant. Batter Stewie. Surely that's a free kick then. Is that penalty kick's been given? Pulled and buried and all sorts. He was through. That might even be a red card. Could even be a red. Well, it's only a free kick. Rodriguez with it. Oh, test the keeper. Unlucky. Goal with the corner. Bartley will chase. All the way to the keeper though, unfortunately. We haven't got the breakthrough here coming to half time. Got a few chances and that is half time. To think about what we're going to do in the second half with weary limbs and everything else. Whether we will push for try and get that opening goal. Let's have a look who's tired and who's not. Gould and Batter Stewie quite tired. Well, Gould could come off. We could give Danny Ings that slot. We'll make that change, and that's the only one for a minute. He's in. It's Ings, but it's Bartley who slotted it in. Danny Ings was the one who made the run, his extra bit of pace. Bartley found him, and then Bartley followed in from the Ings shot that forced the keeper to save. And Bartley on the volley smashes it home, and we've got the crucial goal that we needed here. Good finish from Bartley on the volley, to be fair. We could do with Batter Stewie getting a goal though. Need a second to seal it, and that should stand him in good stead. Danny Ings. Batter Stewie. Batter Stewie. Oh, not even on the second. Danny Ings' pace has come on and is causing problems already for the Momo defence. So he has got wheels. We said that before. He's got some wheels, Danny Ings. Certainly had wheels then. They're in again. Stanic does well. Good save from the youngster. Needed to be. Still the ball ain't gone out and we haven't been able to make these substitutions. Oh, and they've equalised. It was always coming. You just sensed that they were getting into the game, and it's a real dirty, sweaty one. Jackie Elker's clearance failed with him, and then an outstretched leg stopped it first time, but there was no stopping it going in. Substitutions had now been made. We wanted to make them quicker, it wouldn't allow us to. Disappointed we don't win this game now. So comfortable at 1-0. Don't know what's happened really. The side seems to have lost a bit of form of late. And they're in. How they missed that open goal. Crikey, what an open goal to miss. Stanic was beaten twice, off the post twice. How they missed that, I shall never know. We can't keep the ball for toffee here. McCarthy. Go on, Danny Ings. Oh, what a fluffy cross when he gets in that position. That is pants, man. That is absolute rubbish. 11 minutes to try and win this game. The game we should be winning easy, to be fair. Another free kick. Oh, bloody hell, you get Swede. He must be Swedish. Got to be a Homer Simpsons. Definitely a Homer. Martins indeed does fantastically well there when it was looking a bit dodgy. Can Ings explode down this left again? Tries to get the cross in, this time it will be a corner. Get your head on it, someone. Right across the... Oh, and Jackie Elga can't get it. That's probably the end of the game here. It is a throw for Everton though. Martin Indy! Oh, what an awful shot from Martin's Indy. On his wrong foot, to be fair. He's asked for a transfer, just in case anybody's wondering. He wants out of the club. Thought he's had quite a few games, to be fair, but he's not satisfied. Don't think he's having enough game time. There it is. Everton pushed when it mattered, when it didn't really matter at the end. It was too late. They conceded a sloppy goal. Hopefully there's still enough to win the group, but it might not be. Stewie, that was probably his best chance. He was unlucky. Had a header that was saved as well, but he didn't score. Ross Barkley gets man of the match, does he know that? Probably their goalie. Yeah, Olsen with a 9. Disappointing. Let's see where that leaves us in this table. St Etienne managed to beat Austria 4-0, so they're still on our backs. Let's just have a look at that. Well, there's a Premier League table. We are sat in 4th place, but Liverpool and Manchester City have closed, and Arsenal are coming as well. It's getting very tight at that top. Really is. And Chelsea have closed the gap on Spurs to only 4 now. Spurs falling away then. They have now lost 3 games. There's the group. We are 2 points clear of St Etienne, but I think the last game is St Etienne, so we're going to have to at least get a point in that game. We can't afford to lose it, otherwise we won't go through as top, and that's sacrilege really. That poor result against Malmo, it could cost us, because we wanted to sim or rest in that game. We're not going to be able to now. That wraps up episode 35, I think it is, or is it 36? I think it's episode 36. Apologies there for confusing everybody. I'm confused myself. Anyway, I'm the Pro Spartan Gamer. Wasn't the greatest of episodes, but never mind.